Hi, this is my final cast reflection for piano. Um, During the last couple months, I've been learning how to play John Lennon's Imagine on piano. The piece, it's an arranged piece, so it's a bit easier than John Lennon's actual piece, but it's still pretty challenging for me because I'm a beginner. What I've noticed is that you really have to put the effort into learning the piece to develop your piano skills and your note reading skills because sometimes I slacked for 5 6 days and when I came back to the piece I noticed a huge difference. I was much more capable before those 5 days. So after I did that once, then I realized that I was going 2 steps forward, 1 step backwards. I started practicing every day for, yeah, 15 minutes every day, approximately. Sometimes more, sometimes less, depending on what mood I was in. And yeah, um, and I feel I have a piano teacher every Thursday. Um, And with this classic, I feel when I'm involved, when I play piano and I overcome the challenges, I feel greatly satisfied with myself. I feel like I'm really improving, and and yeah. So that's and also that I feel like I contribute with something um, to potentially listeners because I want to be able to perform in front of people, and music can make people happy. So yeah, especially my parents. Uh, um, I think it's very important to play a musical instrument. Some research suggests that it increases your IQ by 5 points, and also it's very important in the learning environment um, because music can greatly it can affect your concentration and it can affect um, how mindful you are. Um, so I think music is really important for us humans because it's been with us from the beginning. Um, so yeah, learning how to play an instrument uh, yeah is is important for education, but also for everyone. Uh, mm. And I value playing an instrument because although school is important and getting good grades is important, it's also important being creative. You can't just be a one-dimensional uh, person. You have to have several dimensions, and I think yeah, music and the arts is helps you become a more dimensional, like you have more dimensions to your personality, so to say. Yeah, and that's why I value piano. Yeah, what I've learned from this cast experience is that practice makes perfect, and it really does. That you have to put the hours in. You have to practice, and also I think it's important to practice a little bit every day rather than practicing a lot one day, and that's applicable because as 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 for school, sometimes when you have a test on Thursday, you study everything on Wednesday, and then maybe you don't end up with a good grade. Um, what I think would be beneficial is to the same way I distribute my hours playing piano, I distribute my studying. So rather than doing everything one night, I do a little every day. So, for example, say I have a psychology test next Thursday, then I do say half an hour every day, and I distribute it because that way I remember more, and it's not as tedious to study. Um, yeah, and as I said, it's been pretty hard because sometimes you come home from school and you're really tired and you have to force yourself into playing 15, at least 15 minutes. Um, um, but in the end, yeah, it's all worth it because I developed new skills in the process. There were some days where I skipped, but there's only one time I skipped for more than 5 days, and that was when I realized, yeah, how much, yeah, 2 steps forward, 1 step backward, and yeah, I think that's all, and hopefully, I'm gonna start a new experience, but with a different piano piece, and this time it's gonna be more difficult, and I'm gonna face new challenges. Thank you.